Every person who commits a crime should be held accountable. Every American deserves equal protection under those laws. That should not be controversial. That should be the floor, not the ceiling, of what we expect from our justice system. But for too long, activist prosecutors and the radical left in sanctuary jurisdictions have substituted political ideology for the rule of law. And let's be honest about what that ideology is about. It isn't about justice. It's not about fairness. It's not about mercy. It's a radical worldview that treats an illegal alien's immigration status as more deserving of protection than an American citizen's safety. Some across the aisle may try to call it compassion or fairness, but that's not what it is. It's a suicidal empathy that cares more about shielding a criminal from consequences than protecting the community they have harmed. When prosecutors provide special treatment to foreign nationals they don't afford to American citizens, they don't just bend the rules. They abandon the principle of equal justice under law entirely, and innocent people pay for it. For instance, Fairfax County, Virginia, Prosecutor Steve Descano bragged on his own campaign website that he would take immigration consequences into account wherever possible. His office built a formal sliding scale policy that puts illegal aliens at the front of the line for leniency. The result was a trail of American victims. Illegal alien Abdul Jala racked up more than 40 charges, nearly all dropped by Descano's office before Jala murdered Stephanie Minter this past February. Police warned Descano's office repeatedly that Jala was a ticking time bomb. They ignored it, and Stephanie Minter is dead. This isn't an isolated case. In Boulder County, Colorado, prosecutors openly consider immigration consequences even in cases involving violent crime, vehicular fatalities, and aggravated sexual assault. When prosecutors drop charges, they cut sweetheart deals and refuse to work with law enforcement. They're not merely soft on crime, they're complicit in the next victim. I've sat across from angel families. I just wrote letters to 7 angel families this very morning. I've listened to mothers and fathers describe losing a child to a criminal alien who never should have been free. They should have been locked up or deported, and instead were walking the streets because a prosecutor decided that immigration status mattered more than public safety. Their message was always the same: these tragedies were preventable, every single one of them. These policies are not just morally indefensible, they are against the law. When prosecutors refuse to cooperate with immigration authorities or manipulate charges and pleas to shield foreign nationals from the consequences they've earned, they're not administering justice, they are obstructing justice. The first duty of government is to protect its own citizens. It's not optional, and it does not bend to ideology. It begins with enforcing the law equally, holding every criminal accountable regardless of immigration status, and ending once and for all any policy that puts a person who broke our immigration laws ahead of the citizens he now lives among. H.Res. 1394 affirms these fundamental principles. It condemns prosecution policies that create unequal justice. It supports the prosecutors who still faithfully enforce the law without regard to politics. It recognizes the Department of Justice efforts to investigate jurisdictions that may be violating the civil rights of American citizens by putting foreign nationals first. American citizens come first. That's not radical. That's the basic bargain of citizenship. And this Congress should say so clearly.